Hey guys, so today in math we're going to do something different. It is called decimal place value and number sense build a number. So you guys are going to get a piece of paper. You're going to make a little grid. I'll show you that in just a moment and cut out some little number squares to use for your grid. Okay, so I'm going to lower or make myself smaller, and here is what you need to draw. You need to draw one of each of these numbers in a square and cut them out. So you have, mine are not in order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. You're not going to put a 10. You need the number, or you need the digit 0. And then your build a number is going to go here. So you need 3 places here. Here's a decimal point, and then 3 places to the right of the decimal point. So here's your hundreds place, your tens place, your ones place, your tenths place, hundredths place, and thousandths place. Okay, so we're going to do one together. So go ahead and get these pieces cut out, get your little grid made for yourself. You can pause me while you do that, and then we'll get started. And you can just hit play again, and we'll do it. All right, so here's what I want you to do with your number pieces. I want you to pick up the number that is one more than the number of sides on a rhombus. I'm going to repeat it one time. I want you to pick up the number that is one more than the number of sides on a rhombus. So in your brain, you should be thinking, how many sides does a rhombus have? Well, we know a rhombus has 4 sides. So we're going to pick up the number 5 because it said one more than the number of sides on a rhombus. So we're going to pick that up. So here's my number 5. Next, it says to place it in the hundreds place. So I know that this is the hundreds place. So I'm going to put my number 5 in there. Okay. Next, I'm going to pick up 1/6 of 18. I'll repeat myself. You're going to pick up 1/6 of 18. So in your brain, you should be saying, I know that 1/6 of means multiplication. 1/6 of 8. 1/6 of 8. I would divide that 8. 1/6 of 8. Okay, oops, I didn't mean 8, but 18. Sorry about that. 1/6 of 18. So if I took 18 and divided it into 6 equal pieces, that would be 3. So I'm going to pick up my 3. I'm going to put it right here. So 1/6 of 18 is 3, and I want you to put that in the ones place. So there we go. There's that number in the ones place. All right, next, I want you to pick up the product of the 2 smallest counting numbers. The product of the 2 smallest counting numbers. So when I count, I start with the number 1. 1 and then 2. It's asking me for the product of those 2 numbers. Product means the answer to a multiplication number. So what is 1 times 2? The answer is 2. So I'm going to pick up my 2. And it says to place it in the tens place. So there we go. So far I have 523. Then it tells me the fractional part is the smallest possible. The fractional part here is the smallest possible number that I have left. So let's see, to make it the smallest possible, let's see, my smallest digits are a 0, a 4 and a 1? Would it be 4, 0, 1? Is that the smallest? Would it be 4, oops, get out of there, 4, 1, 0? No, you want so the 10th place is the biggest spot. So we're going to put the smallest digit in the biggest spot and the biggest digit in the smallest spot. So this is going to make the smallest possible digit. Everybody get that? All right. Okay, now that we've practiced that one, I'm going to take my numbers back out. I'm going to try to put them in better order. I'm going to get rid of that. Well, I don't need 2 of those. Let's delete him. I don't need 2 of this guy because that will just confuse me later on. And let's put her here, him here, and him there. All right, let's do one more together just in case. And then the third one you guys are going to do on your own. Okay. This one's kind of hard. Well, let me see. Let's try one that's not too hard for you guys. Let's do this one. Okay. So, are you ready? Okay, here we go. First one says, pick up 1 more than the number of sides on an octagon. I'm going to say it one more time. Pick up 1 more than the number of sides on an octagon. So in your brain, you should be saying, oh, I know an octagon has 8 sides. 1 more than that would be 9. So I'm going to pick up my number 9. And it says to put that 9 in the hundredths place. I know this is the 10th place. This is the hundredths place. All right, next one. Pick up the number that is 1/3 of 12. 1/3 of 12. So basically I'm going to divide 12 by 3, so that number is going to be 4. 1/3 of 12 is 4, and it says to place it in the 10ths place. So that would be right here. All right. I want you to pick up 1 less than the largest digit. Well, I knew my largest digit was 9, so 1 less than that would be 8. And I want you to put that in the ones place. So there we go. And it says the smallest 2 counting numbers, so that's 1 and 2. The smallest 2 counting numbers are in the number in ascending order. So ascending means going up. So 1 and 2. So I guess this number just has 2 digits in the decimal part of the number. So good job, everybody. Now we're going to have you guys try one all by yourself. So let's move that guy out, move that guy out, move that guy out. Okay, here you go. I want you to try this number, and you can do one of 2 things. You can email me the number you get, or you can tell me at the Zoom meeting tomorrow at noon, or today at noon. Okay, first one. Pick up 1 less than the number of legs on an octopus. Pick up the number that is 1 less than the number of legs on an octopus. And I want you to place that number in the hundreds place. I'm going to say it one more time. Pick up one less than the number of legs on an octopus and place it in the hundreds place. All right, next. Pick up one more than the number of sides on a quadrilateral. One more than the number of sides on a quadrilateral and place it in the hundredths place. Place that in the hundredths place. All right, next, I want you to pick up the product of two threes. Two number threes. And I want you to place that in the ones place. Pick up the product of two threes and put it in the ones place. All right, this number that you're making will contain all odd digits. So you have some spaces left. We're only going to the hundredths place. This number will contain all odd digits with the fractional part, that means the part after the decimal point, will be less than a fourth. Remember, in decimal numbers, that's 25 hundredths, so less than a fourth, less than 25 hundredths. A little tricky, see what you can come up with. Again, send it to me in an email or you can tell me at the Zoom meeting. Okay? Look forward to seeing you guys a little later at noon today. Bye!